evening, everyone. This is my hero, the best young football analyst. So if you're new to the page, please do subscribe and hit the like button. And if you're seeing the video on TikTok, please do hit the follow button and show some love for yours truly, my hero. So before I even start my analysis, I would like to say, Kaboyelo, amasandawana vuile, amasandawana chabulile. That's what I would say. Because today we'll be looking at the game Pyramids versus Sundowns, which was played yesterday, right? Yes, it was played yesterday. Sundowns won. Egypt versus South Africa. The last time they met those two nations was in 2019, where South Africa won by a goal of 1-0. Thembinkosi Lorch scored. But now it was the clubs, not the nations. One is the representative of Egypt. It's not the Giants, because the Giants in Egypt is Al Ahly. One is the Giants of Africa. The Giants of South Africa. The main giant. You know, when they talk about Real Madrid being the Giants of Europe, this is the Giants of Africa. Mamelodi Sundowns. And the one I want to talk about is Fiston Mayela. Fiston Mayela didn't get his passport to come here in South Africa during the first leg when Pyramids drew 0-0 against Sundowns. He was not there. And he believed that if he was there, they could have won. Now, since he was there, now second leg, they lost. Hey, that's an ironic. That's very ironic. You know, because now he tweeted that he was like acting as if like Sundowns fear him, South Africa fear him. That's the reason he didn't give him a passport. No, the reasons he didn't get a passport, he knows the reasons he didn't get a passport. Because sometimes you wonder, there's this player, forgot this player used to play for Pirates. He cannot come in South Africa because of specific reasons. I forgot his name. He used to play right winger. Sorry, South Africa. Pirates fans will know him. I think he plays for Simba. If you guys remember when Pirates were facing Simba, there's this player who couldn't come. So he knows why he can't come. He knows why. And now he's making now there's no excuses. And I like how Coach Rulani handled it. Coach Rulani after the match, not before the match, after the match, Coach Rulani said that the football is not played on Twitter, but it's played on the field. Simple. Ha madota. Football is played on the pitch, not on Twitter. You can tweet as much as you want. It's like when Cardoso had that argument with the manager of Chiefs. They tweeted before the match, but who had the last laugh? Cardoso. But now who had the last laugh? Coach Rulani, Pep Rulani. But now Sundowns versus Pyramids. Okay. So now what I like about Sundowns, the quality. You know, Sundowns have got a big quality. In this game, they proved that they've got a big quality because they had to make adjustments because of injuries. And Sundowns, this is not their best year in terms of players, because most of their players are getting injuries. But this is their best year in terms of records, because they've got no lose in South Africa, in the league. Actually, I'm not saying South Africa, in the South African league, and they're quite doing well in the Champions League. They're number one with 7 points, with TP Mazembe and Pyramids in the bottom of them. So Noah Tipo 3 points, Pyramids 4 points, TP Mazembe 7 points, Sundowns 7 points. Which Sundowns will win it because they have to prove that they're the Giants. They just won the African Football League. So Sundowns back four was Mudau, Kotsia, Kekana, Mashego. Now if you notice, Kotsia is a 6. Not a central. He's not a center back. But now he had to be deployed as a center back because now Sundowns are missing a lot of players. In the midfield, the midfield is still the same, Mukwena, Alan Zwane. But the front three has changed, which is Ribeiro, Shalile, Motiba. Now if you notice, Motiba is a left wing back, so it makes it more easier for him to play on the left. Actually, even a left back can play as a left winger. It makes it more easy for him. Now Motiba grew up as a midfielder, even at SuperSport was a midfielder. So it makes it, and if you notice when Motiba plays, he likes cutting inside, and the left winger is left overlapping the left hand side. So this time it made it more easier for Modiba to be more free into staying in front. That's why you saw Modiba creating those chances, because now he knows that he doesn't need to recover back. There's Mashego playing left back, in which Mashego is a sensational left back, is a good left back for me. If you remember the squad of Hugo Bruce, the first squad that faced Ethiopia during the World Cup qualifiers, Mashego was there. He was a key member for the squad of Hugo Bruce, and hopefully he does break the squad and makes it to the AFCON. It was a good backline. the quality of Sundowns. It proves the quality of Sundowns. Because Zian Kekana, and I don't usually play. It's usually Mvala and Botoil, or Mvala Botoil. I mean Mvala. And yes, it's usually Mvala and Botoil. But now, because of the few adjustments that need to be made, Botoil is injured, Mvala just came back from an injury. They had to put Kotsen Kekane, and those are two quality players. And I hope that Grant Kekane makes, and I'm sure actually he will make it to the squad. Grant Kekane is one of the few players that have already secured their space, their place in the squad, same as Tebogo Mokoena. So now it makes it more easier for Sundowns to dominate the midfield, because now they've got Kotsie, which gives Mokoena a little bit of freedom to not focus on ball rotation, which is to collect the ball and move. Now you've got Kotsie as a 6 who will do that. So which pushes Kotsie to be the 6, which makes it a 3 in the back. Mudau, Kekana, Mashego, with Kotsie here collecting that ball, moving it for Mokoena. So that's why you saw Mokoena pushing more forward, not focusing more on the midfield. He was pushing more forward because now he doesn't have to worry more of playing as a 6. Now he just needs to worry most. Mokoena is a box-to-box player, so he needs to worry more about that. So as for Pyramids, I don't know why Pyramids. I don't know about Sobi. I don't watch the Egyptian league, but the previous game of Pyramids before going to this game, they drew 2-2. And they had Al Ahly, but it was postponed. So now the lineup of Pyramids, front line, Lake, Mayele, Hafez. So a lot of changes for Pyramids. You can see Pyramids, their approach. Last time they played a 4-5-1. When they were playing in South Africa away, in the away game, they played a 4-5-1. They wanted, actually, even in that 4-5-1, they were willing to go pound to pound with Sundowns in the midfield. But now they play a 4-3, which means they know this is their home ground. They know this ground better than Sundowns. So their aim is to make sure that you know what, we're going to do what we're going to go with Sundowns. We're going to show them this is our territory. And honestly, they did show that Sundowns this is their territory. But it's obviously Sundowns were going to dominate ball possession, because Sundowns had 51% ball possession. Pyramids had 49 ball possession. But the shots were too many. Pyramids had 16 shots, but 3 shots on target. As for Sundowns, 8 shots, but 4 went target, and 1 was a goal. So Pyramids in the midfield, I don't know why they left out Sobi. I really don't know. They put Alcat and Lashin and Torre. Now that's a good midfield, but I feel like you could have left out Mayele, maybe put him as a sub, then put a 4-4-2, which you were gonna include Sobi there in the midfield, and up front Lake and Hafez, because Sobi is a key player. For me, I feel like they could have played Sobi. I don't know what happened to El Shanaway, the goalkeeper of Pyramids, the one that played last time against Sundowns, because it was spectacular. But I mean, maybe he's injured or suspended. I don't know. But the approach of Pyramids, obviously the approach of Sundowns was more obvious, more interplay, because Sundowns come to the game with one mindset, which is to dominate ball possession. But at this point, it was hard to dominate ball possession because Pyramids were willing to go pound to pound with them, and they did go to pound with them, because 51% and 49%, which means it was close to 50-50. Actually, technically, it is 50-50. 49, just 1% difference. So Mudau was overlapping, Mashego was overlapping. Now in recovery mode, you've got a 3 in the back. So it made it more difficult for Pyramids to break that defense of Sundowns, because now Sundowns, the tactical plan of Rulani is that we defend as a team, we only leave out 1 player, and we maybe leave out 2 players on the midfield, then the rest would defend. Usually it's Shalile, but we saw at some point it is Ripero at some point, then maybe Shalile and Zwane will just stay there, then the rest is defending. But what I love about Pyramids is the defensive structure of Pyramids. First leg, good defensive structure. Second leg, good defensive structure. And remember, they were not playing Galal, the number 6 of Pyramids. He was on the bench. He's a good center back, Galal. He was not there. He's a key center back for Pyramids. He was on the bench. They put him on the bench. The defensive structure of Pyramids is too powerful. It's too strong. Even Sundowns is hard for you to break it. Even the goal came outside the box to show that the defensive structure of Pyramids is spot on. And even Shalile can't break that structure. The way the coach set up the defensive structure, he knows that Sundowns will come knocking centrally. So what he does, he puts the players more centrally than on the width. On the width, he knows Sundowns is not a team that likes to play on the width. It's a team that likes to play centrally, which means he did his analysis. So he knows that Sundowns will come centrally. They've got the likes of Swishi, they've got the likes of Elende, they've got the likes of Mayema, Mokoena, they've got the likes of Modiba, who will play behind the box and try to find Shalilo Ribeiro, because you saw Modiba, he was playing more outside the box trying to find Ribeiro, Ribeiro Shalile, and Mashego was the one exploiting left hand side. Same goes to Modiba, Modao, who was exploiting the right hand side. So what he has been doing even in the first leg, he puts a defensive block centrally, which completely blocks Sundowns from entering centrally. It completely blocks Sundowns from entering centrally. So this made it very difficult for Sundowns to break that line, because now they cannot play comfortable. And you saw Sundowns doing those interplays, playing those touches. But the problem is that they can't break that defense, because they usually set the offside trap. They set an offside trap. So Shalile is someone who's always easily caught offside. It makes it more difficult for him, because this is the line of the box. They usually stand there. So Shalile likes going inside. So it makes it more difficult for Shalile to go inside, because they are sitting offside trap, and Shalile will be caught offside. So the way Pyramids set up their defense was very perfection. No, when they say something is perfected, that's the defense of Pyramids. But at some point it was broken, and it was broken by Hlopho Nkekana. When they say you found a good replacement, that's Tebogo Mokoena. Wow, what a shot by Tebogo Mokoena, and what a good thinking from Ribeiro. Because if you look at Temazwane hold the ball. As I told you guys, they'll try to go centrally. But if you notice, Ribeiro was unselfish, because Zwane had the ball, and Zwane puts in a through pass for Ribeiro. Now, as I said, you guys, they are blocking centrally. They don't care about the width. If the crosses come, they know they've got tall players. They will just pair out the ball. But they know that Sundowns won't usually bring in the crosses, because they see the height of Pyramids players. So what they're going to do, Sundowns, is to try to put in those through passes, try to break that defense centrally of Pyramids. And they've got creative players to do that. So Mshishi is the most creative player of Sundowns. He was able to hold the ball, put Ribeiro inside. Now Ribeiro was able to turn and face the goalkeeper. He could have shot, any player could have shot from there. And who knows, I think it was not going to be a goal. The goalkeeper could have saved it. Maybe the players could have blocked it. I feel like that was a very uncomfortable position for him to shoot, but anything can happen in football. But he saw he cannot do anything from that position, so he decided to turn, and he moved the ball, and he saw Mokoena as he turned, and he passed to Mokoena, and Mokoena shot it at the same time. It went below. Good precision from the ball. Mokoena's technique is out of Africa. Not out of this world, out of Africa. He's a Hlopho Mokoena. Hlopho Mokoena. I know it doesn't rhyme. Hlopho Kekana is much better, but it's a Hlopho Mokoena. But Mokoena is the replacement of Hlopho Kekana. And no player would like to say, I'm the replacement of Ronaldo, I'm the replacement of Messi. No, you're not a replacement. You are you're making a name for yourself. Tebogo Mokoena wants to be above Hlopho Kekana. He wants to be a better legend than Hlopho Kekana. For Sundowns, you see. So that's the goal, and that was a good goal from Tebogo Mokoena, and he's used at doing that. So it was so I feel like maybe Pyramids didn't do a good analysis on Tebogo Mokoena, because you don't give Tebogo Mokoena that much space. You don't give Tebogo, even Sipho Mbule, they don't give them that much space. So they gave Tebogo Mokoena that much space, and Tebogo Mokoena showed them why you mustn't give me that much space. So I want us to look at the goal of Tebogo Mokoena. So as you take a look at that goal, it was a great goal from Tebogo Mokoena. Good goal. Surely he needs to win the Puskas. Tebogo Mokoena has never been nominated for the Puskas. Hlopho Kekana has been nominated twice, I think. Oscar Masoleke has been nominated once, the goalkeeper of Baroka, but currently is the goalkeeper of Stellenbosch. Yeah. But Tebogo Mokoena does deserve to be nominated for the Puskas. He does deserve to be nominated for the Puskas. I mean, his goals are always perfection. You tell me about Salah curving the ball. If you remember when Salah won the Puskas, most goals at Tebogo Mokoena, they are those long shots of Tebogo Mokoena, they are way better than Salah's goals of Salah's goal in the Puskas. So if Salah could win a Puskas with that goal, Tebogo Mokoena does deserve to win a Puskas with his long ranges of his. So I believe Tebogo Mokoena, it's time he won a Puskas award, guys. He must carry on banging those long shots, especially if he bangs it in the AFCON, because everyone is watching the AFCON. Even the European people are watching the AFCON. So if you bang it, you're more likely to win the Puskas, because I believe Capatino Mango, when he scored that kind of goal in the AFCON, he even have a card, to show that this is a great goal. And I don't know if it was nominated for the Puskas Award, but it's now known as the top 50 best goals in the world. You see? Otherwise, Mwanga scored goals like that, but he scored them in South Africa, in which were very underrated in Africa. But with that being said, I would like to say thank you. And please, guys, do subscribe, hit the like button. And please, if you're seeing the video on TikTok, please do follow. And please hit the heart button. Thank you for watching.